Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. This is the 1010 portal. Pick a card. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day. Don't forget to set your intentions. Don't forget to light a candle. Don't forget to write things down, whatever is your form of manifestation. So what is the 1010 portal? Before I go into that, like always, these are general readings. These readings are for teaching purposes. They're here to guide you, to offer some type of guidance, some type of encouragement, especially when things are tough. So yes, keep that in mind. Only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Something doesn't fit. You guys know the drill. Do not force it to fit. With that being said, timestamps will be in the description box below. And thank you to everyone who has signed up for the Eclipse Reiki Circle. I only have a few spots left. Thank you so much. We always sell out. So thank you. Also, I did ship out the candles for the eclipse as well. So thank you very much to all of you who purchased one. If you want to book something more personal, something that is, all about you and what you're going through, or is all about your current situation, how to book a reading is always in the description box below. Once again, thank you to everyone who purchased the Reiki reading special. That one sold out, but thank you so much. If you are interested in one like that, you can purchase on my website. But let's get started. What is this 1010 portal? So this 1010 portal is a gateway, right? That brings in new possibilities for growth and transformation, not only in one aspect, but in several aspects of one's life. And to me, the 1010 portal, just because it's also, I'm a little biased. It is October, which is my birth month. It's a very powerful portal for me, as well as the 1111 and the 88, the Lion's Gate. Those are the three main ones that I can vouch that they are very transformative. They have brought in so much in my life. And because we are having the eclipse on Saturday, I would prefer to manifest today than on the day of the eclipse, just because the eclipse can be a little bit up and down. You can still manifest, but results are unpredictable, just FYI. So again, this is an amazing portal for you to transform, to grow, to evolve. This is a high frequency portal, and this can also create and activate a lot of things at a DNA level. So we're going to look at what is this portal activating for you. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Like always, timestamps are in the description box below. I will see you guys in your selected crystal. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the strawberry Lemurian, this is your reading. So let's have a look. Let's see. What is this portal activating within you? Let's see. Well, okay, we have the flow of partnership. Okay, that is clear and to the point. Number 16, Tower card here, the unknown at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that there is a lot of mystery here for you guys. And particularly, I feel like relationships is significant here. It says the ebb and the flow of relationship takes me where I need to be next on my path. Okay. The 1010 portal, you guys, is going to reveal something to you through either a connection that you're currently in, which this can be something like, let's say, for example, a connection ends. It's revealing where you need to be next on your path, which might be, somewhere else, not with this person, not in this connection. If it's, for example, friends are falling away, again, this is revealing that you're not meant to be in that circle anymore. You're meant to be in another circle. It's through other people that this portal is going to show you where you need to be. Old Dominion. I'm hearing no hard feelings. No hard feelings. . the Crone, which is, again, I feel like whatever is, I feel like you're ready to, because you're learning a lot through partnerships. And the same way that these other partnerships that you are leaving behind, because you have grown, you have gained the wisdom that you needed to gain from them. Now you're ready to connect with other souls that are going to teach you other things, different versions of yourself, different aspects of yourself. And it's like you're connecting with different circles here. And this can be like, you know, friends, coworkers. This can be something like you're switching jobs. This can also be, like I said, you're going from one partnership to another one. It's taught you a lot with that strength card there. 10 of Chalices, which is the 10 of Cups in this deck. And then we have the Page of Wands. So there's been a lot of options. You do have options is what I'm getting here. For many of you, you are moving away from something here that maybe in some way was linked to your past, okay? Because this is the 6 of Cups. That was linked to your past, a past version of you. I'm hearing someone that you were with before your peak, something like this. I don't know, that's the phrase I heard. For some of you, you are having a child, and so that's taking this relationship to the next level. Right? And this can be a tower moment. Like I said, you weren't planning to become a parent. And so now, you know, it's moving your connection to more commitment. And you're choosing to form a family with someone. Okay. And I'm not saying that a child should be that. Like, let's say, the only reason why you get married. That's not what I'm saying. Okay. This is just what I'm picking up. For some of you, you are becoming a parent, and I do see you settling down with someone. Okay, that's for some of you. It's time for no nonsense. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yeah, time for no nonsense. Here again, love. It's like it's clearing up a lot of things in order for you to see where you need to be next in life. For some of you, you're having these deep conversations, this big epiphanies in connection to others. This is with others, pile number 1. Could be with family too, with that 10 of Cups. Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know why, there's a sense of feeling pressured or rushed here. That's the other card, right? For some of you, whatever this is, this conversation or this pressure is kind of like, will we make it? And you will make it through this, is what I'm getting. The connections that are meant to be with you will make it through whatever this tower moment is that this 10-10 portal is bringing in. Yeah. There is, whatever this tower moment is bringing in a fresh perspective. I'm going to use a different deck here. What is this tower energy? The Page of Crystals and the 8 of Wands. And at the bottom is the Empress. Again, it feels like this might be something from childhood too, because the pages to me represent children, and you do have the Page of Fire here as well, right? Page of Wands. Yeah. The Page of Crystals and the 8 of Wands. There might be a change in your work, in the way you both manifest, in the way the both of you contribute to this connection. I feel like for some of you, these connections, you're going through a learning phase with that Page of Crystals. This always reminds me of like the studious, practical child, if you will. And the Eight of Wands is that fast forward movement. And that's why I feel like the rush and the pressure. There is some type of news. Something is coming in. Some type of communication. Something is coming in that is going to put you in the situation of like, what's that phrase? Of like, it's like time. It's like a lot of things are going to start happening and moving very fast for you guys. That is important. It's like, what are you dedicated to? It's like also because the Page of Crystals is also this transition phase between dreams and reality. There's a lot of expansion here. This is good news, but there is like time sensitive is what I'm getting. This is time sensitive, whatever this is. And so I feel for many of you, you're going to be like, okay, no nonsense. Tell me what it is that you want, or what is it that you're offering? Like, don't be over here beating around the bush kind of thing is what I'm getting. Yeah, and this has to do with relationships. It does. Okay. Again, for some of you, don't allow yourself to be forced into something that you don't want. That is important here. That is important. That is what your guides want you to remember. I'm going to read number 28 because I do feel like that is significant here. So let's see. Okay, it says, the queen turned crimson with fury, and after glaring at her for a moment like a wild beast, began screaming, "Off with her head, off with her head." "Nonsense," said Alice very loudly and decidedly, and the queen was silent. Sometimes, like Alice, you are going to surprise yourself with courage. When someone is being aggressive and threatening, you will need to stand up to them and speak to them in a very firm and strong manner, much as Alice does to the queen, who is overly fond of abusing her power, threatening nearly everybody, and relating to people in one way only: overbearance. Okay, so for some of you, there will be a situation that will come up that I feel like you're gonna have to set boundaries. This can be with relationship and love, but again, this is the 7th house, which is the house of partnerships. So this can even be work related with that Page of Crystals there. Don't feel obligated to accept something that in your gut you feel like no. If you already know someone is like that, if you already know that someone is like this Queen and Alice, do not, okay? It's okay to say no. I feel like you will call out someone in their bad behavior, about their bad behavior. You might be seeing 8-8 a lot. The card says you simply need to be firm, clear, and direct and cut through all the nonsense that is taking place. If you do this, you will silence them and they can do no harm. They will be so surprised that someone is expressing their personal power and pointing out their silliness that you will be quite safe. Others will be grateful, and in time they too will stand up for themselves. Okay, so this might be in like something at work, like a boss or something like this. Yeah, I see you guys will do it respectfully. I feel like probably no one had the courage to say something to this particular person until somebody does, and then other people will follow your example. Something like that is what is coming through. But I see you having more courage and not tolerating any bad behavior from anyone anymore, or disrespect from anyone. I see you standing up for yourself more. That's what this portal is doing. I feel like you will not be shying away from calling out someone's bad behavior. Like, I feel like that's something that you probably used to do. You used to turn a blind eye before, but I feel like now you're not. Now you're just like, you know what? Let me just tell you something. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. This might be, like I said, work related with that page. For others of you, yes, it can be lovers. Or even with family too. This can be you with your family also saying like, you know what? Absolutely not. Yeah. Let me cover this up before you two start saying things. Okay. Awakening, unfolding, epiphany, and release. Yeah, this portal is about to unfold something for you to step into your courage. Because there might have been a bully or something around, someone around you who feels that they have some type of power over you. I feel like this is going to bring up a situation where you're going to have to embody this Aries energy. Pile number 1. Yeah, like your guides are saying this is your story, not their story, because this person seems overbearing. This is your story. Don't let someone trap you in something that you don't want to. And I feel like time is of the essence here. Like your guides are saying you will feel it. You will feel it. I feel like you will cut it out immediately. That's what it feels like. Yeah, you're going to shake this energy off. That's what this portal is bringing in. Probably that's not what you wanted to hear, but that's what's coming up. There might be someone who might want to overstep in some way. This could be an overbearing mother as well, parent, partner, friend, co-worker. But I feel like your guides are saying this is no time for nonsense. Say it how it is. Say it how it is. And you can stand up for yourself in a very kind way. Call a spade, okay? Solar eclipse. Yeah, this is going to be happening not only during the portal, but during the eclipse time, which is happening on the 14th. You might be revealed something. You're going to see a connection in something, which I feel like that's what you're going to call out. You're going to have the courage. I feel like the solar eclipse is going to give you the courage. Yeah, North Node. This is your destiny, not somebody else's destiny. I feel like in some way, this portal is also going to clear up a big karmic point here for you. This is a turning point in something, some type of fated connection, whether, this is with, like I said, all types of connections. But this is what I have for you guys. Yeah, fearlessly self-love. I feel like you're going to stand up for yourself. That's what's changing. You're not allowing other people to tell you what it is, who you need to be, what is right for you and what is not right for you. Like, I see you embracing that inner fearlessness, which is good. I see you protecting your own sanctuary, which is your peace of mind, your emotional well-being, all of it. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourself. Pile number 1, stay safe, and may the stars guide your soul. Bye, you guys. Hello, pile number 2. Let's have a look. Let's see what is your 1010 portal gateway. Pile number 1 was actually a really fun one. Some of you might be coming from that pile. I don't know. But let's get started. Let's see. So if you chose this obsidian heart, then this is your message. Let's see here. I'm going to shuffle here off camera just because I don't want the noise to hit on the table, but you guys can probably still hear that I'm shuffling. How are you guys doing with this portal energy? Don't forget to manifest. Don't forget to light your candles, to write things down, to connect with your guides, your ancestors, to help you manifest. Let's see. The message here for the 1010 portal for pile number 2. Well, let's see. We have the 8 of Wands. Who also? Oh, pile number 1 also got the 8 of Wands. That is true. Okay. Page of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. I don't know what's with this like bully energy coming around a lot recently. This Page of Swords it's ideas, right? You're learning something, you're implementing a new idea, a new study. There's something here that you're kind of like, I feel for some of you, you're going back to school, okay? For others of you, I feel as well, you might be teaching students here with that Page of Swords. With the Nine of Pentacles, I do see this portal bringing in money for you. This is money of something that you are creating yourself from, like a creative project. A creative idea. I see you charging forward with this energy, with that Knight of Swords here. I feel like this 1010 portal is making something a reality, something that seems impossible for you, and it's something that is going to make you very happy. But I do want to say, with this Knight of Swords, make sure you're not rushing into something to the point where there is no substance to it, okay? Just be careful with that. Something that's coming up here. There might be someone coming in as well, wanting to kind of like communicate something to you. I feel like this 1010 portal is reminding you that this is your vision, this is your idea, okay? With that Knight of Swords, it's kind of like, don't let somebody else come in and tell you that they know better than you, especially if this is in regards to something that you have studied, okay? Let's see, what is this 1010 portal? You can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. Yes, okay. So stop living in the past, something that has happened in the past. If you have made mistakes, own your mistakes. That is something that is coming up. I do see a lot of financial freedom here for you. I see new doors of opportunities opening up for you. Again, the time, the pressure, like I was saying, do not rush into something. Do not rush into something. You might be seeing eagles here. You might be seeing maybe even black horses, maybe owls, salamanders. And then we have uncertainty. I feel like you guys, this portal is going to tell you to set your course. Where is it that you want to go? Where is it that you want to go? I feel like your guides are saying you're no longer a Page of Swords. You're now in the Knight of Swords. But don't be too impulsive either. Have a plan. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is what's important here. This portal is going to give you that momentum for you to communicate something, for you to showcase an idea, for you to set an idea in motion. But again, how are you directing this? Have a plan in regards to that situation. You just don't want to go in. Like, how do you want to be seen is what I'm getting here with this. Who will you become, or choose who you will become? I'm also getting this energy here. You're meant to be a leader, pile number 2. You can help others, but I feel like right now this is, I keep hearing this is your idea, not somebody else's idea. So just keep that in mind. Quiet nourishes me. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. I feel that you have so many gifts here, pile number 2, but I feel like make sure you're not giving that power away to someone else that you feel like knows best. Because your guides are saying there will be a change in plans, and I feel like because there will be this change of plan here, it's like you're going to have to improvise, going back to that salamander, look at things from a higher perspective. Because you're going to feel a bit in limbo here with this 1010 portal in this situation, this idea. And I feel like your natural instinct is going to be to go and outsource and go to somebody who you feel has more wisdom than you. Which I feel like, of course, you know, many times in our life that is appropriate. But for whatever reason, your guides right now are saying not at this time. Individuation. self-motivation, concentration, personal interest. Yes, be mindful of the people that you're connecting with. Be mindful of the people that you are conjuncting with. That, if that's even a word. If it's not, I just made one up. But that you are uniting with, or that you're working with. Be very mindful of that, because there are hidden agendas, there are personal agendas here, and there are personal interests at play. But make sure you're guarding your own personal interest as well. And your idea, your creation is your own personal interest. That's your own agenda here, right? But depending who you're connecting with, certain people have their own set of agendas. And that's why your guides are saying right now you're supposed to just focus on yourself. Because I feel like there's gonna be, and the Nine of Pentacles is my single parent, my single card. Yeah, because I feel like there's a side of you that wants to integrate other people, because there is a desire of expanding and of growing, to teach something, to speak your truth in something. But I feel like your guides are saying right now, I don't know why I'm hearing ingenuity. Ingenuity. Like, be clever, be smart, be inventive. Again, I feel like this is your, because your guides keep saying this is your idea. This is what you're creating, right? You're in the Nine of Pentacles. You want to take it to the Ten of Pentacles. Just be mindful of that. Okay. Yeah, because this is your destiny. This is yours. And look, again, with the 11th house, be very mindful who you're connecting with. What groups are you connecting to? Because these are your projects. These are things that are coming from you. This is your knowledge. Not to say that you're not meant to share it with the world, because you are. You're meant to share your art with the world, your knowledge, your wisdom with the earth. But I feel like if you are, don't get lost in the group is what I want to say. Don't get lost in the group. Let's see. Pile 2 for this 10-10 portal. We have the Student. Curiosity. Look, speaking of the Page of Swords. Flexibility, eloquence. You are a student of life, okay? You are that. And this is, what sign is this? This is Gemini. You are a student of life. Let things unfold. I feel like do not be afraid, again with the book, right? I feel like you're meant to teach this wisdom from your own perspective, from your own truth, from your own experience. Yeah, okay. Anything else here? Use your intuition here. Pile 2. This 10-10 portal. What do they need to know? The South Node. Life debts. The South Node, that came out, I believe, and this is also going to be transpiring during the solar eclipse, which is happening in the 7th house. There is something going on with the 7th house. Who you're connecting with, the people you're connecting with, that is changing. That is changing. Because I feel like what you desire, you're connecting with certain people that, yes, they desire the same thing as you. I don't know. There's something about that. There's a distortion there, is what your guides are saying. There's a distortion there. Because Jupiter is that God's wisdom, right? But I feel like Spirit is, again, going back to that pause in time, that limbo, that kind of like change in plans. And with the south node, it's endings, it's the closing of doors. It's a shocking loss, but a necessary loss. Because there's something here where you feel like you're on the golden path, but in reality you're not. So something needs to change. And it has to do with the connections, the people that you're connecting with. Some type of rejection. Remember, rejection is God's blessing. It's like something needs to close out, and I feel like it has to do with people that you're connecting with, because that was the Aquarius. Then we had the 7th house. Like there's a lot around that. So again, if connections are falling away, know that because they're not in alignment with your desires, they're not in alignment with where you want to be. They might have been connections from past lives as well. That there was a certain debt that you needed to pay with those people, with those connections. Wow, look at that 1010. Enter the vortex, aligning with infinite abundance. Yeah, and in order for you to align with that abundance, with that desire that you want for that expansion and that growth, certain friends need to go. Certain people need to go in order for you to receive your gift. And remember that these certain connections that came in, they were there to expand your awareness and to activate you. But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. I know this one was a little bit deeper. And everybody's getting this like duality message. So just, to see how this all plays out. Remember to set your intentions for the 1010 portal. That is your message. May the stars guide your soul. Bye, you guys. Hello, pile number 3. This is your 1010 portal. Let's have a look. Let's see what is happening. The last 2 piles, it has been a little intense, a little difficult messages, but let's see what is happening for you guys. Pile number 3. Let me shuffle this, not on the table, just because or else it's going to make a loud noise against the table. Make sure that you guys are writing down your manifestation, lighting your candles. We are having the eclipse on Saturday, you guys. So pay attention to anything that is coming up for you guys during this time. But let's see. 1010, what is their message? Pile number 3. The Ace of Swords. Truth, power, your voice, speaking up. Rising above the ego, right? Because I always look at mouses as like ego. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, that's beautiful. Let's see. And the World. A lot of completing of things. What have you been giving energy to? I feel for you guys is really good. Hopefully, I'm setting the intention that it is, because pile 1 and pile 2, there was a lot of like good things, but also needing to pay attention to other things as well. For you guys, it seems like it's all about business, money, stepping into your power. There is a tower moment. Okay, there's that tower moment right here. We spoke too soon. I'm so sorry. Pile number 3. Let's see. What is this tower moment that's coming up here? The 2 of Wands, about a decision that needs to be made, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. A new vision for yourself. Planning something. This could be an epiphany, something that comes up, which with the Ace of Swords, it can also be that as well. That's kind of giving me that vibe of like you needing to make a decision, or you having an epiphany, a vision of something that is going to give you this 10 of Pentacles, which in return is going to bring in a lot of success, because the World card is all about success, not only in the physical but also online as well here. But the Tower card, it can mean liberation, but I do see that this is going to bring in a heightened state of spiritual and mental clarity for you guys, the 1010 portal. I see an emergence of clarity, determination, of power in order for you to achieve your goals, which I feel like you guys want that 10 of Pentacles with the World card. I see you like holding on to this sword, and it's like you having the wisdom. I'm getting a big shift in consciousness here, pile number 3. Huge shift in consciousness. Based on a truth. I see you seizing opportunities. I see you making the changes that you need to make. The Ace of Swords to me is kind of this energy of like, I am standing out on my own against all odds. Like, you're like, I'm determined, nothing is getting in my way kind of energy. Really badass energy here. Because the Two of Wands to me, it's also about success, but it's also about focus, right? And when that's repeating itself again, it's like you're looking at your options, you're looking at the path that's like in front of you. But this is also a card about power and choice. I see many of you stepping out of your comfort zone with this portal, trying something new. You know, following your own path, creating your own path. You not being afraid of facing your fears, your worries. And this Tower card to me is looking like a period of release. Like, this is going to be a complete sudden change, not only for you, but I feel like even for people around you with that 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, you're letting go of a lot of patterns, a lot of old patterns. It's like a breakthrough in consciousness. I keep getting that for you guys, pile number 3. It's like you're recognizing your own personal growth through your own purging. And you're liberating yourself in order for you to move forward. Moving into the unknown. This is like inevitable change. This is inevitable change, yeah. Because something has come full circle. It's a period of resolution and enlightenment for you guys with this portal. You're understanding your own place in the world. You're understanding your own place in certain patterns and certain things in your life, certain decisions. I feel like this portal is rewarding you guys because you guys have worked through a lot of trials and tribulations. You've learned from a lot. You probably have strong Capricorn, Saturn in your chart. It's like you're like taking this sword and you're like, I am the creator of my own reality. And with that, I am making all the changes I need to make. That is beautiful because you got the Ace of Swords twice. Look, and right underneath is the World card. Look, the same cards came out. And with it is coming the sun. It's like thanks to this tower, the sun comes out. pile number 3. This is nice energy. Empowering energy. The unknown. The void, the quest, the calling. You're following your calling. And you're doing it with such determination, strength, courage, clarity. Like there's this like... It's this... I don't even know what this is. You're taking your place in the universe. And then we have contraction, inner world, mending, and being. Yeah. You're like, I'm just gonna be who I'm meant to be. I am just being me. There's that North Node. And you're following that calling. And you're letting these inhibitions like completely like fall away. This conditioning, this like... Yeah, you're embracing your resilience, your strength. And this is your momentum. There's a lot of awareness that is coming in. You might have already have had these like big epiphanies in your life where you're like, whoa, I was doing that. I didn't know I was doing that. Like that type of energy. We have the same one as pile 2, life's debt. I feel like you've been releasing a lot of karmic debt, and because of that, there's that Jupiter energy that's coming in. And it's bringing in a lot of stability for you guys. Because you're following your uniqueness. It's like you're stepping into alignment. It's 1222, which is 1 and 2, which is interesting. This portal, the stellium, reinforcement and concentration. Yeah, I feel like you are being... There's a lot of reinforcements coming in. I feel like this is spiritual reinforcement, friendships, maybe even family resources as well. For some of you, you might have like a stellium of maybe even Sagittarius with that Jupiter, Pisces, or Capricorn energy. But I see you being concentrated, like nothing is taking you off your path. Full moon. Energies peak. Yeah, harvest. Blessing, achievements. This portal is blessing pile number 3. Just surrender to what is happening at this time is what I want to say with the waning crescent. There's big accomplishments are coming in for you guys. Major accomplishments. You've been learning a lot at this time. This portal, everything's coming full circle. Your soul's journey. I feel like you have embraced your soul's journey. You've been open to, you know, what the journey has and what the journey is, right? And that is accepting and understanding and respecting that everyone's journey has their own terms and timing. And this is your time, is what I want to say. Like, this is your time, pile number 3. Yes, and it's because you're embracing uniquely who you are. I trust who I am is perfect for my unique journey and soul path. That's what I'm saying. You're letting all these inhibitions go. You're letting it go. You're no longer allowing also like old feelings like resentment, anger, a lot of things that maybe before they will rule you in some way or like take charge. Like you're not allowing that to happen anymore. And 21 is the World card too. And then we have uncertainty. Choose who you will become. I feel like you are in a point in your life where You have chosen who you have told spirit who you want to be. That's what it feels like. And I feel like you guys have been going through the pressure, through like, you know, the polishing of Saturn. You might be going through a Saturn transit right now. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. I feel like that's what you're doing. That's what you've learned. You're like, I decided what my life looks like. You know, regardless of if the Tower card or if the Tower moment happens in my life, or if I have to like, or someone leaves, or if I have to say goodbye to an aspect of my life, I feel like you're taking full charge of that. And you're just like, I'm going to be happy regardless. And that's what's shifting everything. And that is you embracing this higher consciousness. Because you're honoring the journey, right? Once you understand, like, Tower moments happen, endings happen, new beginnings happen. You're no longer carrying that burden of like, I have to make this happen for myself. Like, you're like, I can be happy at any given time, right? I don't have to. I know things happen and I know there's sad moments in life, but I feel like it's like you're embracing that. You're like, well, I'm going to make the best out of everything here. 10-10, practice self-love, nurture your inner child. And for many of you, this is what you've been doing, right? You've been doing a lot of inner child healing. That is what got you here. Again, this higher state of consciousness. You got the Ace of Swords twice. You're receiving this elevated, higher state of consciousness. And with that, certain people who are not in that vibration will fall away. Because vibration calls vibration, right? So receive cosmic intelligence. I feel like this is a big activation, yes, of awareness. There you go. And you're having a clear crystal vision of what it is that you want, who you are becoming, and where you are going. Again, with this anger, I feel like you're taking this anger in a different way. You're using it as your ally, as I always said, right? And it takes a lot for us to get to that place. But you're using that anger as a force for good. You're transmuting that. And I do want to read number 43 here for you guys. And then I'm going to close out your reading. It says, I wish I could manage to be glad, the Queen said. Only I never can remember the rule. You must be very happy living in the wood and being glad whenever you like. The Queen is almost berating Alice, imagining her to be happy whenever she wishes, thinking that the business of being happy is simple. As the Queen, she feels it's not simple for her, but she wants to manage to be glad, except she says she cannot remember the rule. Is there a rule to happiness? Is there a way to manage to be glad? When this card comes up, there are two possibilities, just as there are two sliding stoves in the painting. The first is that others assume your life is simpler. I know, a lot of people, right? They always assume, like, they're like, oh, this person has it so good, or this person has it easy. But is that really the reality? I feel like many of us, we just work through our challenges. Just because we don't speak of it doesn't mean our life is easier. And because someone assumes that life is simpler, easier, and that happiness comes more readily to you, there is an implication that they have it harder and must struggle to be happy. This is not the case at all. Your happiness has been earned. In some ways, you have created it by redirecting your thoughts and impulses towards the steady creation of happiness. The second possibility is that you must learn how to be happy. Having joy in our lives is not good fortune, circumstances, or temperament. It comes through the careful management of our thoughts and deeds, so that we nurture the possibility of joy and more ever close to happiness. Move ever closer to happiness. Do not let others steal your joy, or simply that being joyful means you are not as serious, deep, or hardworking as you are. Happiness is often earned or hard-earned. You must find it. Amidst the most troubling of challenges, Alice has learned to do this, despite being lost and everything around her being so unpredictable. We too can manage our happiness and defy those who claim it is more difficult for them. We can all do this, no matter our lot in this lifetime. Your happiness is in your hands. It is something which we can manage, nurture, and grow. Acknowledgement that life can be very difficult and challenging, but you are being asked to grow with happiness you long for. To grow the happiness you long for out of your magical will and desire to feel joy once again. Again, for many of you, I feel like you are taking that into your hands and you're like, yeah, tower moments happen. Yeah, shit hits the fan. But you know what? I'm choosing to be happy at this time. And I feel like that's beautiful. And I feel like that's empowering. And that's what this portal is bringing in. Because I feel like you have been going through those contractions. Again, it's like contraction, right? When you're giving birth, the contractions. But also not only that, it's kind of like this energy of like Saturn. It's like this moments of pressure. When like chokehold, right? And then it's like, okay, now you're released. And again, and it's like, I feel like you've been on this journey for so long that your guides are saying you've managed that. And if someone tells you, oh, it comes easy for you, actually, just tell them like, you would think so, right? Or is it just that I managed? I've learned to go with the flow of life. I've learned to not give my power away to tower moments or to, death card moments, things like this. Not to say that we don't feel those moments, because we do. But I feel like someone once told me a long time ago, you have to choose happiness. Happiness is something you choose every day. And I feel like you guys have probably had a hard time, and now you're in this, because of the higher state consciousness, now you're in this place where you're like, I can actually choose happiness every day, JJ. And not see those moments like detriment or see them as like the end all. But that is what I have for you guys, pile number 3. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and may the stars guide your soul. Bye.